England's coastline is glorious. Between dramatic sea cliffs, yawning bays and remarkable beaches, you're in for a treat while visiting this verdant isle. Stunning swathes of golden sand can be found on England's best beaches. They run along the length and breadth of the country, fronting towns and cities, skirting estuaries and embellishing islands both big and small. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 beaches in England, and just wait till you see the number 1 that we're going to be showing in this video, something you would never even have thought of, so make sure you watch till the end. Now, before we begin, you can help support our channel by becoming a member of this channel. Press the join button below. This will help us to bring you more awesome travel videos. So now, let's cut to that beachy chase. Number 10. Woolacombe Beach. It's no secret that many of the best beaches in England lie in Devon. A popular summertime destination, this 3-mile-long stretch of golden sand welcomes visitors to soak up the sun's rays, surf the waves and boogie board along the shore. Prefer to enjoy a quiet beach vacation? With so much sand on offer, it's easy to find a more secluded stretch of the beach, even in the high season. Speaking of high season, this is the perfect beach for families in Devon in summer. Lifeguards are on duty, the sun has warmed the water to a less heart-stopping temperature, and you're sure to find an ice cream close by. Grab a meal at a nearby eatery in Woolacombe, or pack a picnic if you don't mind getting a little sand in your lunch when the day is particularly windy. At 9. Porthcurno Beach. Embracing the beach at Porthcurno Bay is a spectacular coastal cliff range. You'll find the crescent-shaped wedge of sand that comprises one of the finest beaches in England located at its base. Part of the Cornwall area of outstanding natural beauty, Porthcurno is a visual feast and the subject of many a landscape artist and photographer. Beachgoers can take advantage of a car park at the top of the cliff, which is served during the high season by a cafe and restaurant. Semi-isolated and offering a fair bit of privacy, this is a beach to escape the masses, but it doesn't always offer safe swimming. Wind, tides and sea currents sometimes conspire to make bathing treacherous. Paddling at low tide is a safer option. Besides stunning scenery, Porthcurno is noted for the unique Minack Theatre, an open-air venue carved out of the cliffs and commanding glorious coastline views. Between May and September, performances are staged by a variety of theatrical companies. Plays have previously included works by Shakespeare. Minack often appears in listings of the world's most spectacular theatres. At 8. Pelistry Bay Beach. Sheltered on St Mary's, one of the small islands that make up the Isles of Scilly off the Cornwall coast, Pelistry Bay is seldom overcrowded due to its secluded location. But therein lies the attraction. The pocket-sized beach, a carpet of fluffy pale sand, is the perfect place to enjoy some well-earned rest and relaxation away from the tourist hordes that tend to overwhelm Cornwall during the summer months. This is one of the best beaches in England for couples looking for a romantic escape. The Scilly Isles, pronounced yes as Scilly, can be reached via air or sea, and the effort to get there is rewarded with an unspoiled cluster of subtropical islands, each blessed with their own unique character. St Mary's, the largest and most populous island, has a concentration of low-key holiday accommodation and leisure amenities. But it's the natural environment that the less hurried visitor will appreciate, especially places like Pelistry Bay. An added attraction is Tolls Island, anchored in the bay and connected to St Mary's by a sandbar. At low tide, it's possible to walk to this delightful offshore stepping stone. Just remember to make a note of the tide times if you don't want to end up being stranded, or maybe water in your car. At 7. Blackpool Beach. One of England's most famous tourist destinations, Blackpool rose to prominence in the mid-19th century and by 1880 was arguably the most popular seaside resort in the country. While not nearly as alluring as it was in its Victorian heyday, Blackpool Beach nonetheless continues to attract millions of visitors a year, drawn as much to a collection of major landmarks as a sense of nostalgia for a traditional day beside the seaside. Celebrated for the 513-foot Blackpool Tower, the design of which was inspired by the Eiffel Tower in Paris, the town is also known for its annual lights festival, the Blackpool Illuminations, which first lit the place up in 1879. Blackpool Beach, by the way, recently awarded Blue Flag status, is the only British beach to boast 3 fabulous piers. Yes, 3! Each a major tourist draw in its own right. The town's esplanade, the famous Golden Mile, is crammed with leisure amenities from mini theme parks to old-fashioned tea rooms. A family favourite, the Blackpool Pleasure Beach amusement park includes the fantastic Icon, the UK's first ever double-launch roller coaster. And even if, like me, you're not a thrill-seeker or sun lover, Blackpool still makes a great day out in a uniquely English kind of way. Next up at 6, it's Bigbury-on-Sea. The quaint village of Bigbury-on-Sea nestles within a designated area of outstanding natural beauty, a stunning canvas heightened by the presence of Burr Island. Bigbury's famous landmark set 270 yards offshore. The beach, the largest sandy beach in South Devon, fronts a vacation resort that even in midsummer retains an old-fashioned air about it. Dotted with rock pools at low tide, a delight for youngsters to explore, an exposed causeway offers a link to the island, noted for its Art Deco hotel, which has been featured in several movies and television productions. Even at high tide, tourists can still get to Burr on board a unique sea tractor, which trundles slowly across the shallow bay to a landing stage set below the hotel. In breezy conditions, surfers, bodyboarders and windsurfers congregate along the beach to take advantage of a restless sea. But for the most part, Bigbury-on-Sea belongs to couples and families seeking a quiet seaside break on one of the most picturesque coastlines in southern England. And next up at 5, Brighton Beach. Brighton is one of England's liveliest and most culturally diverse towns. In addition to its bustling tourist attractions, Brighton boasts a fabulous 5.5-mile shingle beach. As such, Brighton and its beachfront have previously been voted one of the top 10 city beach break destinations in the world. Wear shoes and pack a thick towel or beach chair as its base is pretty rocky. With the famous Brighton Pier providing a suitably iconic backdrop, the destination attracts beachgoers from around the country, as well as water sports enthusiasts lured by kayaking and stand-up paddleboarding options, plus classic beach activities like volleyball and extreme frisbee. The pier is also home to the Palm Court restaurant, a large domed arcade, the historic Helter Skelter ride, and a multiple theme park attractions and games. Kids will love it here. Many of the beach's historical attractions were built during the Victorian era, such as the Grand Brighton Hotel, opened in 1864, and the Volks Railway, Britain's oldest electric railway, inaugurated in 1883 and still in service today. Enhancing the area's modern, cosmopolitan vibe are crowd pullers like the British Airways I-360, the world's tallest moving observation tower, and Sea Life Brighton, an aquarium brimming with seriously happy fish. As well as being home to a vast range of restaurants, sports facilities, amusement arcades and year-round entertainment, Brighton is also known for nearby Cliff Beach, Britain's first naturist beach. Yes, that's the ones without any clothes on. Next up at 4, it's Weymouth Beach. A favourite seasonal haunt of Britain's King George III, 1738 to 1820, scenic Weymouth is regarded as one of England's most traditional seaside resorts and home to one of the country's best beaches. The yawning arc of its expansive beach forms Weymouth Bay, a popular year-round vacation destination. During the summer months, the beach, 3 miles of wide, gently sloping sand, becomes an open-air stage for all sorts of wonderfully old-fashioned attractions, pastimes that include donkey rides, Punch and Judy puppet shows, and sandcastle competitions. The sand on Weymouth Beach is regularly voted the best for making sandcastles. There's also a funfair set on the Esplanade and the Weymouth Pavilion, a first-rate theatre and entertainment complex. King George visited the beach on the advice of his physician, who recommended the monarch immerse himself in the warm waters to treat an ongoing skin condition. Instead, the ailing king made bathing fashionable, and Weymouth Beach today is famous for its crystal clear shallows, awarded a Blue Flag Environmental Award for cleanliness. At 3, St Brélade's Bay Beach. A favourite beach destination for families, St Brélade's Bay is Sandcastle Central, a playground for kids with buckets and spades and all the time in the world. The beach is noted for its soft white sand and safe swimming and is served by an elegant boardwalk, a palm-fringed esplanade lined with cafes and restaurants. You'll also find plenty of tourist shops selling beachwear and helpful items like flip-flops and candy-coloured beach balls. Blink and you might just think you're in the tropics. South-facing St Brelade's Bay is sun-soaked for most of the day. Sunbathing spots are at a premium midsummer. The warm shallows make ideal paddling territory for inquisitive toddlers to splash around in and explore. At low tide, you can walk the whole beach, a wonderful winter activity option for young and old alike. This is by far one of the best beaches in England for families. Beachgoers with mobility issues can access the beach with assistance from the local charity Beach Ability, which provides specially adapted wheelchairs for use on the sand. At number 2, Fistral Beach. The UK's premier surfing destination, Fistral Beach enjoys legendary status among water sports enthusiasts. Straw blonde sand, world-class waves and a picturesque setting put this beach in a league of its own. Not surprisingly, it tops the list of the best beaches in England. A year-round destination, Fistral is at its most vibrant and animated during the summer months. This is when you can fully appreciate the leisure amenities geared towards beachgoers and the pro surfer. Anything from trendy boutiques stocked with colourful beachwear to the funky restaurants lining the boardwalk, including an eatery named for British celebrity chef Rick Stein. Home to the UK Pro Surf Tour, Fistral also welcomes novices eager to hone their surfing technique. The family-run Fistral Beach Surf School is renowned for its coaching methods, and they'll have you up and hanging 10 in no time at all. Known as the home of British surfing, this establishment boasts multiple rentals and lessons for surfers of all ages and abilities. Annual gigs held at the beach include the unique Surf Night and the famous Boardmasters Surf, Skate and Music Festival. And finally, drumroll please for number 1, it's Bournemouth Beach. Comprising over 11 miles of glorious golden sand, the grand sweep that is Bournemouth Beach in fact embraces several areas, from Hengistbury Head in the east, through Southbourne, Boscombe, Bournemouth itself and westwards towards Poole. An entire entertainment industry has grown up in and around the city of Bournemouth, a favourite South Coast resort destination since the Victorian era. Theatres, concert halls, cafes and restaurants, cinemas and numerous hotels embellish the town centre and the esplanade with a beach that is considered one of the best beaches in the UK. Distinguished by its landmark pier, Bournemouth Beach itself offers a host of family-orientated leisure activities, including an exciting pier-to-shore zip line, the Happy Lands amusement park and the nearby Bournemouth Oceanarium. Out of season, the waters either side of the pier are the realm of surfers. And even if you're not much of a beachgoer yourself, just like me, the walk along the seafront is a wonderfully relaxing, salt-laced option any time of the year. Remember to pack a sweater and towel. Even sunny summer days in South England can invite a bit of a crisp breeze, especially by the coast. Also, the water is, how shall I put this, quite cool. Located just 2 hours southwest of England's capital, Bournemouth Beach is one of the best beaches near London. In the summer, it becomes a flocking point for Londoners looking for a quiet, sandy weekend away in South England. And there you have the top 10 rated beaches in England. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Check out more videos on England in our English travel guide playlist. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. See you next time.